Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Baldur's Gate. Not Baldur's Gate 3, just Baldur's Gate, full stop, period. Where we're continuing our playthrough with Dudley the Destroyer, who has just arrived in the city of Baldur's Gate itself. However, we're now going to immediately leave.
Let's waste no time.
You may ask, why are we going to immediately leave? Well, we're going to immediately leave because we're going back to the Friendly Arm Inn to try and find Nera, and more specifically, her goddamn gem bag. Because I forgot to do this last time.
Come, let's leave this place.
Oh, really? It's put us all the way up here, huh? Alright, fine. Sorry if I've effectively just blue-balled you all. Oh my god, I forgot Dudley is a heat-seeking missile right now. Boots of the cheetah, everybody. Dudley has the zoomies, indeed. Come on, guys, hurry up. Then I can do it to the whole party. It goes without saying at this point. No spoilers. No spoilers, please. I mean, I know the broad strokes of the story, but I'd like to find out the details for myself, and I'm sure the folks watching who've never played this before would appreciate the lack of spoilers as well. He's the fastest barb on the Sword Coast, he is. Oh, alright then.
Morning. It would be better.
If she's here, where is she? I mean, I was informed by the chat that Nera reappears at the Friendly Arm Inn if you get rid of her, but the chat's been known to fib once or twice.
Grant me one request. Grant me revenge.
There's a sleeping dwarf, apparently. You have to accept her first. Oh dear. In which case, yeah, she's gone forever, and no gem bag for us. Ripperino. I mean, it's only a minor inconvenience, but still.
That's what's important.
Yeah, I don't think she's here. Oh well. So much for that.
All that matters is
Time to spawn in a gem bag.
destiny or
Nah.
not.
The original Baldur's Gate 1 didn't have any gem bags in it anyway, so... At least I don't think it did. Is it even Baldur's Gate if you're not being told to gather your party? Technically, I suppose it could be Planescape Torment. But yes. In your game, you accepted her and kicked her out instantly. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, I just told her immediately to bugger off, so... Unfortunately, no Nera for us. So, back where... You know what? Actually, you know what? Forget that. We just wasted a load of time for no good reason at all. Let's just reload the save.
What pleases you, Crom? Let's waste no time.
Alright, so, let's see. Let's talk to some people. I'm not fat. I'm big boned. Enormously boned, actually. Fantastically huge bones, the likes of which have never been seen on creatures without a trunk or a blowhole. Approach me not. I'll ruffle you up, I will. Oh my god, what is this? What is it? Something on my Twitch dashboard's bothering me. We've noticed that you are missing ads manager panel. You need this panel to track and snooze your ads. Click ads manager to... Remind me later. Twitch.
What do you want? Come, let's leave this place.
Oh yeah, some of the units the Flaming Fist have been sent to Beregost. Seems like the Grand Dukes are getting real paranoid about Arm. I heard that the Omnian and the Zentarim are the duffers who've been causing all this trouble lately. We ought to invade Arm and show them how we treat treacherous scum such as them. Duke Elton's been mobilising the Flaming Fist. It's probably because of those Omnians. They're always up to no good. I hear they were behind the trouble with those bandits. Hanging's too good for the likes of them. Hanging's too good for them. Oh, a perennial phrase. The Smiths here in town don't seem to be having such a great time, what with the iron shortage. It's getting a little better now, though. Going to be a while before everything's back to normal, though. Still think Armour's behind it all. What do we got here, then? We got Lucky Aiello's Discount Store. Let's check it out, shall we?
Eat in the morning. It will be better.
What do you got?
Prices are the best south of Waterdeep.
Hi, folks. Welcome to Lucky Aiello's, where the prices are so low, there's got to be something wrong. Nobody sells it lower than me, because nobody buys it cheaper. If you can find a price lower than mine this side of Calamshire, the item will probably kill you. What can I get for you? So you've got the cheapest goods around. Let's have a look. We've got a two-handed sword of some description. Unidentified. Ooh. He sells oils of speed. I shall take one. I hope it's not. Oh no. This oddly murky oil would appear to increase the movement and combat capability of the imbibe by 100%. That's a movement. Oh dear. It just suddenly occurred to me, hang on a minute, that looks a little bit different to the usual 2D icon for the oil of speed. Turns out it's different because it looks like all of this is just buggered. This is not legit merchandise.
Tell me what I must do.
Oh well.
Grant me one request. That's what's important.
Well, that was a waste of money. Not that we haven't got a ridiculous amount of money, of course. This whole iron shortage. Excuse me. It's just a precursor to an Armenian invasion. Trust me, I know. All indications point their way. It's so obvious. It's like they were too stupid to try to cover their tracks. You've been had, mate. You've been had. Ooh, barrel. Containing History of the Dragon Coast. Is this just some random person's house? I bet it is. Let's leave it alone. All new stuff to explore. I've only been to Baldur's Gate once before in this game, and I don't remember really any of it, so this is all practically new to me. For the first time, I'm in unfamiliar territory in this playthrough, ladies and gentlemen. Please, if you will, my lord, spare a coin. I think not, wretch. Be gone, unless Dudley takes pity on you. Please, Sir Dudley, take pity. Here's a gold coin. Take it and get out of my way, lousy beggar. May the gods look favourably upon ye. Another barrel. With a frickin' sunstone gem in it, you stupid beggar. You should have just taken that gem from that barrel, you fool! What are you doing? Hold on, this doesn't look like a Baldur's Gate 3. I'm probably the only fucking streamer on Twitch right now who's not playing it, yes? Correct.
Incidentally, that's also why I think there's only 75 people here today right now. Everybody's busy playing and or watching Baldur's Gate 3 instead. Not that I'm bitter or anything. Is this the Elf Song Tavern? I believe it is. It even has its own little cutscene. Oh my god, it looks like Neverwinter Nights, this cutscene. It's amazing. Like, it actually does look like a tavern from Neverwinter Nights.
All that matters.
75 ain't bad. Yeah, it's better than yesterday, at least. This is a good place to celebrate. Great, let's have a party. What are we celebrating again? Your birthday, of course. Happy birthday, Dudley. 10 flame rule is not my birthday, Imoen. It could be. How do you know, huh? Today's as good as any, I say. Besides, the nice thing about not knowing your birthday is that you can celebrate it whenever you want. Let other people have their boring old same day every year birthdays. My way is more fun. Here, take this. It's your birthday present. I know, we have lots of money and stuff, but I didn't want to spend our gold on your present, so I made it myself. What do you think? It's, what is it exactly? It's a necklace, Goofy, or an amulet, if you like. Here, I'll put it on you. It's perfect for you. It really brings out the color of your eyes. Goes well with any outfit, too. And this part here, these pieces, they were, well, it was Gorian's. I found it on his, that night, you know. I wouldn't have given it to you. I would have given it to you earlier, but it was all broken. So sad like that. So I made a necklace out of it. It's got some pretty rocks and some beads and some nice silk string I've been saving. Oh, lots of stuff. I hope you like it. Wear it, won't you? It'll protect you. Gorian's spirit and such. Can't promise I'll wear it, but I'll keep it safe. Thank you, Imoen. Sure thing, heck. 'Twas nothing. This calls for a round of drinks and some cake. Ooh, and candles too. Oh. No, we're okay. My cat is down here right now, by the way. He's nesting right now on top of a empty tray of battle foam. How you doing, bud? You right? You having a snooze? Yeah. He might hop up here later and you can see him on the camera. There we go. Gorian's amulet. Imoen gave this amulet to Dudley as a birthday present. The centerpiece is a golden pendant or pin which Imoen assures you belonged to Gorian, your father. He must have hidden it well, as you've never seen it before. The rest of it is made of bits of colourful and smooth pebbles, petty gemstones, metallic trinkets, and other odds and ends, all held together by a thin but strong cord of silk. The largest piece of Gorian's pin, on the back, and written in Imoen's distinctive script, is this inscription. Happy birthday, Dudley. With love, Imoen. Surely Imoen will never make a master jewelry smith, but the necklace is very cleverly pieced together, and it obviously took a great deal of time and care to make. Regardless, it is a very sweet gift. Not usable by Wizard Slayer. Oh dear. It actually does improve our armor class by 1. Amazing. Wait, no, I'm looking at Minsk. What am I doing? But it actually still does improve it by 1, so we will wear it. I guess it stacks with the Ring of Protection, which I didn't think it would. That's pretty sweet, though. Nice. Anyway, Dabbler Blue, thank you very much for the Prime sub. I was distracted there when you subbed, and I almost missed the notification. You're downloading it, so you'll be off in 5 hours. What is the file size? I've heard it's ginormous. And also the Steam servers are really getting nailed as well yesterday, so people were really struggling to download it. Oh, my kingdom for a gem bag. Whatever, I'm going to put this weird oily oil in the potion bag and she'll speak no more of it. Put the book in the scroll bag as well, actually, now I think about it. 130 gigabytes. Jesus Christ. I hope it runs all right on a hard drive, because no way am I going to find that kind of space on any of my SSDs. Right. Corturnus. Aye, you be fighters of mages of monster killers be ye. I don't know, my brain shut off halfway through that, apparently. Mind you, it is a very weird sentence. Aye, you be fighters and mages and monster killers all be ye. We may not all be fighters and we may not all be mages, but each of us has a monster's death throws to our name. Why do you ask? The roads be lined with bandits of every ilk and description, but the most fearsome be them monstrous hobgoblins. Do us all a favour and place a blade to their gut. Oh, we've killed plenty of hobgoblins. It's SSD required. You are fucking joking. Seriously? 130 gigabytes and it requires an SSD? Oh, God, just do one, Larian, honestly. Just... whatever. Do you think I'm going to uninstall Microsoft Flight Sim to be able to play Baldur's Gate 3? You've got another thing coming. Took me like 2 days to download Microsoft Flight Sim. The last time I needed to install it. HDD plebs need not apply. Yeah, apparently. I'm sorry, but that's just absurd. That is completely absurd. It's a turn-based role-playing game for the love of God. Why does it require 130 gigs of space on an SSD to run? I just don't get it. A 1 terabyte SSD is like 50 euros. It doesn't matter how much it costs. I've got no ports left inside my goddamn computer. Even if I had a spare SSD, I couldn't install it. Let's talk to this guy.
You want some whiskey?
Wing! The way Dudley just speeds around, I love it. Welcome ye are, at least till you canny pay your tab. Beware you the dark corners of the song, as the guard turn a blind eye to much that happens here. Is there anything I can do for you? Yes. Well, he just boos and he just rooms, apparently. Well, let's have a drink, why not? Because Imoen said so. Suzale, Golden Sands Brews. Any rumours? Come on. Give us some rumours. Oh, there we go. It's been really weird these past few months. Iron's been going bad, falling apart almost... Yeah, we know this. Iron problem down in Nashville is solved. A group of mercenaries went into the mines and cleared up what's been causing all the trouble. Brave folk to go fighting whatever was down there. Booze and rooms? Damn bougie pub this.
Cool, butt kicking for goodness.
What's in that? Nothing. It's just teasing me. Who's this down here? Might I have but a moment of your time? Oh, this is exciting, isn't it? Oh, wait. You wouldn't think so. You're probably used to it. Ah, yes. Well, how do I approach this? You are for hire? I mean, I need a job done. Get my intent? A job done. Strictly hush-hush, I believe you would say. Speak your mind, sir, so I might know your meaning. I should like to procure your talents for a unique service, though it's not like you would have to do anything socially untoward. Well, perhaps a bit, though not so untoward as illegal. What's the score, my little friend? That's the spirit. A little larceny never hurt anyone. Well, it won't hurt me anyway. And to be fair, I would prefer it if no one else suffered any injury during this exploit. I mean, I want you to steal something, but I want you to do it in as nice a way as possible. It's roguery on par with Danilo Than of Waterdeep, and I'll pay you well. 500 gold for one night's work. It's better than you could hope for in a year on the docks. The sum is good, and judging by the state of this one's mentality, surely the task he asks cannot be too taxing. I say we listen. Oh, it is taxing, very taxing, milady, for an ordinary person like I, but surely for grand adventurers it is nothing. You can stop trying to sell me, I'm interested. Just tell me what the actual job is and why you are willing to take such a risk. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's a marvelous trinket, a wondrously curious little toy from distant Lantan. What did they call it? Oh yes, a telescope, of all things. It's a misleading name for such an interestingly crafted artifact. Golden extra farcier would have suited his craftsmanship so much better. There is not another like it this side of the trackless sea. Most gnomes have a fixation of sorts, but don't share the love of gems that possesses my kin. I prefer the feel of metal and the intricacies of the mechanical. Not that I necessarily understand the function, but it's not right for such an item to be locked away regardless. It was meant to be used and to be held by loving hands, and if those hands just happen to be mine, more the better. The tele-thingy is on display at the Hall of Wonders, and were it in the possession of anyone else, it might be purchasable. No doubt you know that the Hall of Wonders is an extension of the High House, the Temple to Gond. Being the god of artifice and invention, his followers take to revering mechanical devices, and will not part with an original at any price. It's not as though they make proper use of such things, keeping them behind locked doors where loving hands cannot explore their subtleties. The Tele-Whatsit was made to be used, not worshipped. It must it must be in the hands of someone who can truly appreciate it. Not to be immodest, but that someone is me. I suppose I might buy a replica, but would you wish a copy of a diamond? It's just not the same. This gnome's hunger for things magical is commendable, but the ways in which he wishes to sate it is not. Dudley, thou dost not truly command us to this robbery. Oh, yes, please. Uh, 500 gold for all that, eh? This is not a bad offer, but I think you could do better. It's a risky venture, I'll grant you that. Perhaps I can sweeten the prospect a little. I will add a magical item from my personal collection. It will be difficult to part with one of my treasures, but definitely worth it. Will it suffice for you? It's a start, though not nearly sweet enough to take the bitterness from my mouth. What else have you? I'm afraid I simply must draw the line there. To trade 2 of my treasures for 1 would be the height of foolishness. The deal is as I said so, as the saying goes. Take it or leave it. That is certainly a difficult task you've set before me, you windy little man, but I will accept the challenge. Wonderful! Oh, this is so bad of me. Well, I shall leave you to your preparations. It will certainly be a test of your mettle entering the hall. I imagine an experienced roustabout such as yourself will case the joint thoroughly, eh? Get the guard's schedule down and all that? Oh, if only I could be a part of it. It's thrilling, like the songs of legend. I'll meet you back here once the burglary is announced. Hee hee, it's too much fun. All right. Interesting. This could be fun. Could also be a disaster.
Not yet.
Where is Dudley? There he is.
Destiny or not.
I almost wasn't going to accept the quest, and then I realized Dudley is our cost Conan the Barbarian, right? And well, you know, Conan the Barbarian did rather famously try to steal that gem from the Tower of the Elephant. Among many things, he was a thief, in addition to being a barbarian. So I figured, you know what? Let's go for it. I hope that item's worth it, though, because 500 gold is like chump change to us at the moment. Dual class barb thief. I mean, not really. I think he's just a barbarian, is Conan. But he broke in with the help of a thief in that particular short story. Niklas, hello. Who are you?
Here, stop a moment. I've got a word or two you need to hear.
Ah, you're a fine group of mercenaries, are you? Leastwise, that's the word on the street, that you do the odd job here and there. I've a boss who'd like to have a word with you, if you can spare the time. He don't ask for free, though, and here'll be 50 gold just to hear him out. 50 gold maybe get me one ear, but have another to support as well. The gold be a gift to my employer. Do you not think it might right rude to ask for more without even speaking to him? No more from me, so follow or don't. I'll follow, no need to get snippy. The wise choice of action. Now just follow me and I'll show you the way to the guild. If you're asked the password, it's what? Fafford? I don't know. When you're in the guild, just look for the man named Alatos Ravenscar Thwibbled. So we're going in here, are we? You here, what are you doing in this place? You better get out of here, unless of course you know the password. Yeah, I know the password. Well, if you know the password, then spell it. It's Fafford. That's right, pal. You can all go in now.
Come, let's leave this place.
If I can figure out how we actually... Oh, right, we gotta click down there. Okay, got it.
What is the riddle of steel? If I don't know it, he will cast me out of Valhalla and laugh at me. That's Crumb.
Alright, who are we looking for then? Hello. Resar Alatos.
Welcome, my little friends. Please, relax, and keep your weapons at your sides.
No need for hostility. I simply must apologize for the manner of my thieves. I suppose the Thieves Guild must keep measure of malice about it, but it does tend to put a cloud over introductions. I am Alatos Thwibbled, though I thank you not to mention that too often. You are Dudley, of course. Be not surprised, there are very few people in Baldur's Gate I cannot name. You have been here for only a few days, and have already made a stir. Right. Do you have something to tell me, or am I just here to listen to your fat musings? Ho ho! Such fire untempered by common sense. An unfortunately common cause of early demise in my organization. Now, because I like you, I'll show you what waits for your next outburst. You'll have the rare opportunity to revise your statement and your life expectancy. Your interest in me is flattering, though I question your intent. Oh, I don't intend to flatter, merely to assure you that you have been watched since you entered the city. As for my intent, I do have a proposition for your group to consider. A small task, really, that's suited to someone unknown here. No, that's a little too clever for Dudley. What exactly is it that you would have me do, and what would be my reward for this service? How well can you afford to pay? It's quite a bit of intrigue, actually. A local wizard by the name of Chandela makes his home in a moored Halruin skyship. It would appear that he has the knowledge to reproduce these flying marvels and is currently organizing the sale of the recipe to Grand Duchess Leah Gianath. He has drawn up a set of rituals and has procured an artifact fragment and an ancient statuette vital to the spell that keeps the ships aloft. These he has divided among his daughters until the deal is to proceed. I have been contacted by a representative of the Hal Ruins, and they have no wish to see scores of flying ships manufactured in every port. You are to infiltrate the place of the exchange, steal the ingredients, and return here with them. Simple enough. You would be well paid, enough gold to keep you, give you a backache, and, if I am well pleased, perhaps a magical weapon or two. Perhaps a little more, perhaps a little less. It entirely depends upon your performance. Seems a fairly straightforward bit of burglary as well within my ability. I accept this challenge and hope it increases my standing within the guild. As it should be. Now that you have agreed, the facilities of the guild are at your disposal. Feel free to make use of them and make your presence known to the other members. You have my permission, so they will be less likely to kill you on sight. As for your mission, you have a 10-day to complete it. Informants have told me that the Duchess intends to take possession of the components that 10th day, and the exchange will be hosted by Oberon at his estate. As I see it, you have several options. Directly persuade any of the involved parties to hand over the items, or burgle them out from under their noses. Good luck. Alright, I think I only took about 50% of that in, frankly. But we've got 10 days to do it, apparently.
You are one of the few among us whom I can respect.
Oh, thanks, Viconia.
Right indeed. After my own heart.
Oh my god, they're in agreement on something.
Apologies, but you must die.
What? Don't bother me. Do you know who I am? I'm an envoy of the mighty nation of Halrua, and if you value your miserable life, you'll step away immediately. Alright then. Hello, Gwydion. Yes, we're in the gate itself. Let's have a little recap here then. Been hired by Alatos Thuibald to do a bit of burglary. I'm to sneak into Oberon's estate and there steal several magical components from the three daughters of Chandelar. The components in question are the necessary ingredients for creating a Halruan flying ship, and the Halruans want their secret preserved and the items stolen. Alatos suggested that I either persuade the daughters to release the items or spirit them out from under their noses. The items are as follows: a spell book that outlines the rituals needed, a statuette of indeterminate origin, and a fragment of some powerful artifact. I am to return to the Thieves Guild once the items are in my possession. So we were the daughters of Chandelar, Oberon's estate, and what is it? A spell book, statuette, and a fragment of an artifact of some description. Apparently there was a thing just popped up on my screen over there saying an ad was about to start. I don't like this new system. I don't like it at all. How many of you are actually watching an ad right now? I'm curious. I assume subscribers aren't seeing one, but although I suppose if they're watching an ad, they're not going to reply, are they? Because they can't hear me. It's kind of annoying that they, yeah, you're a subscriber, Queen. You'll not be using an ad blocker. Do ad blockers actually work with Twitch? I don't think they do. No idea for you, Law Nerd. Okay. It's a slightly annoying system. I'm not sure I'm a huge fan of it personally, but hey. Oh man, my camera's gone really bright again. Why you do this, camera? Why you do this? I'm just gonna one moment, everybody. One moment. Just a second. I'm gonna feck about with the camera settings for a moment. Let's see. Oop. I don't need to be looking like I've got a flashbang going off in my face. So There we go. That should be better. Whoa, hello, desktop. Yep, that's my desktop. That's the Fences app, by the way, I use for this. In case you're wondering, I do get questions about that every now and again. The app is called Fences. It puts all your icons into categories and whatnot, and you can double click to make them disappear. Handy bit of kit. Anyway, yeah. So apologies if I thought that's a perfect moment to take a break and mess around with the camera anyway, because apparently there was an ad about to go. So you always only get Pepsi ads here. Wish you had more variety. Yeah. Thinking of getting Fences? Would you recommend? It's pretty decent. I do find it can be a little weird sometimes, like you can end up accidentally creating a new fence sometimes when you're trying to click and drag an icon on the desktop or something like that. It can be a bit unwieldy, but I like it because it takes my usually horribly cluttered desktop and makes it a little bit more uncluttered, I guess. Because people used to constantly have a go at me for having too many icons on my desktop all the time. It was a whole running joke on this channel, and eventually I decided, fuck it, I'm going to install Fences, and I'm going to put it all in nice little boxes. You get those Temu adverts constantly now. Oh, God, yeah, same, man. Alright, so that's what we're doing. Gotta go to Oberon's estate, wherever the hell that is.
It is, and it always will be. Lead in the morning. It will be better.
This guy's got a name, Red Edge.
I'll not taint the beauty of the night.
So eyes at daggers drawn with him, and he drops the swag and runs.
Okay, this is Narlan Darkwalk, apparently. Here now, I know of you. New sneaksman you be, though I canna see no need. Alatos need but look at home to find a dab at thievery. Right, perhaps what is this guy's accent meant to be? Perhaps we be testing your talent for you rank riders bungle the score. You up to the task? Okay, I'm glad he's meant to be incomprehensible. I have no idea what you just said. Do you speak common? Fair. You be no thief if you can't speak the cant. Ye talk with Alatos before you get killed. Now up the twig and get the heads, ye jackanapes. And Thieves Guild, I met one Nala, but I couldn't understand anything he said.
Grant me one request. Grant me revenge.
Does that staircase actually go anywhere? It doesn't look like it does. Alright, let's skedaddle on out of here. In fact, let's just drop a manual save. Thieves Quest. In case we need to come back to this point at any given time, since this is a timed quest.
All that matters.
So anyway, the mid-roll ads thing, it's actually quite sort of cheeky the way they do that. I hope I'm allowed to actually say this, but if you don't have at least 3 minutes of ads per hour, you get your revenue share from ad revenue goes from 50% down to 30%. So you make dramatically less money from ads if you put it any less than 3 minutes of ads per hour. So I put it at the very bare minimum of 3 minutes of ads per hour. It's a tricky balance to strike, really, as a streamer or YouTuber, because YouTube is the same. You put mid-roll ads on something these days, and it will put like 20 ad breaks in a 2 hour long stream VOD, for example, and it puts them obnoxiously close together as well. And even though that would make me more money, especially nowadays, ad block is having issues with YouTube. I just can't bring myself to do it because I know how annoying it is as a viewer. So. Yeah, it's tricky because I'm to put myself into the position of basically turning down extra money because I know it'll annoy the audience. Elfsong Tavern, Sorcerer's Sundries, Thieves Guild entrance, Keeksy Tavern, another Thieves Guild entrance, Shop of Silence. Yeah, I get closer and closer each day to getting YouTube premium, to be honest with you, just because the ads do drive me mad, especially on when I'm watching on mobile devices or on the TV. Where is that? Oh, it's this way. I've gone past it. The Shop of Silence.
We shall see. Destiny or not.
Hi, friend.
Here there. Word of wit to you I would have. A word with you I would have. Oh my god. Baldur's Gate apparently has a really weird accent. House rules you'd be needing to know. This here be sanctuary, and silence be our patron saint. You do anything to harm either, and every thief, assassin, and scoundrel within 1,000 leagues will want you dead. I don't know the magics that keep this place secure, but tain't nowhere else where a night sneak can sleep sound. It's neutral ground, and you leave your fighting outside. Be on your best behaviour, because banishment for life is the nicest punishment silence knows. Okay. Hello, silence.
Be ye friend or be ye dead?
Walk yourself slowly in and keep your arms at your sides. This is no inn, and you will get no smiling welcome. I expect payment for your safekeeping, and you pay by the day and by the head. The risk I take harboring you low-grade hooligans is simply not worth it. 5 gold up front now, if you please. Here's your 5 gold. Right, do you sell anything good? A cloak of protection. It's expensive, but it's a cloak of friggin' protection. Potion of agility. Ooh. Potion of master thievery. I think we might already have one of those. There's some bullets. Yeah, YouTube runs more adverts. People install ad blockers, so YouTube runs more adverts to make up for the fact people running ad blockers. Yeah. I kind of want that cloak of protection. And by kind of, I mean I really want it. I need to sell. Ah, yeah, the spare shield. Don't need that. Alright, who gets it, though? That's the question. Thinking Dudley? Oh, it conflicts with the ring. Okay, that's a bit of a shame. But fair enough. Minsky boy? Minsky man? Can we Viconia wear it? She can. We can get it to -6 if we want to. I think Minsk should probably wear it, though, really. Realistically. Get his AC down to -1. Because, yeah, he previously had the worst AC in the party, and he's one of our frontline fighters, so that's not great, really.
Baldur pleases you, Crom. Let's waste no time. Come, let's leave this place.
You also watch a lot of YouTube on your TV and mobile, and you can't run ad blockers. Like, yeah, same. I watch a ton of YouTube on my phone and my tablet, and also the TV. So, and you're out of luck there, really, when it comes to ad blocking. So. Oh, can't resist a barrel. With a gold ring in it, no less. So what's this then? Sorcerer's Sundries. I have to tell you, keep away from anybody claiming to be a member of the Iron Throne trading cartel. They're bad folk and not to be trusted. As a matter of fact, I aim to do the absolute opposite of keeping away from them. Yeah, that's kind of what we need to do, apparently. I think we need to go to, like, over in the western side of Baldur's Gate somewhere.
What do you want?
So that's something estate. That's where we actually need to go for the sort of main quest at the moment, but we've picked up some other things to do in the meantime, as you can see. I don't know how to get to this other estate, though. Oberon's estate. So just have to wander about till we find it.
Grant me one request. Grant me revenge.
The guy might have said where it was, but I don't remember. Problem with reading dialogue out loud is it goes in one ear and out the other. The cities where BG1's map design shines brightest because it all fits together, as opposed to Athkatla where you always entire the same spot no matter where, and everything is basically an island. Enter the same spot. Oh, I see. First you've ever had a run get? I think so. The next bit of the main quest, where you go to the trading cartel like base, I think I did that. I made it that far. I didn't do any of this Thieves Guild crap. The last time I made it this far, I went straight to the sort of Iron Throne HQ. And I think I stopped playing about halfway through doing that particular quest. But that aside, all of this is new to me. Which means our pace of gameplay is probably going to slow down pretty dramatically, I imagine. Because I've kind of rushed a little bit through a lot of the earlier parts of the game.
Hello there.
Hello there. You're adventurers, aren't you? You must be real brave to fight monsters and such. You know, if any of you are wanting to have a good time, I know a place. It's called the Splurging Sturgeon. It's located in the northeast of town. The Splurging Sturgeon. Ah, we're at the docks. Watch out for seagulls. Look at these two guys. Came to work in the same outfit. Oh, and him as well over there. Maybe it's a uniform. Do they all work at the same place? Does sound nasty, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh, we got some big ass tower here. That might just be part of the city walls. Can you imagine what the sign of that place looks like? Make a great prompt for a little bit of impromptu drawing in the old sketchbook, actually. Draw the tavern sign for the Splurging Sturgeon. You right down there? Yeah, you are. He's curled up in a little ball. Let's have a look, talk to this buxom lady over here. Oh, I might be a touch overweight, but you're a little more than a pointed stick. Careful they don't lodge you somewhere. I mean, by comparison, but I mean, Dudley's hardly a stick. It's like a great big freaking log of a man. An oak tree of a man. Is there anything else around here? Is that just kind of it? It's weird, like half the map's not sort of accessible, really.
Tell me, what is the riddle of steel? If I don't know it, he will cast me out of Valhalla and laugh at me. That's Crumb.
Ah, yes, you guys have discovered the Colin emoji. I added that yesterday. General store. Speaking of which, I haven't seen him about in a while. Hope to find a tavern called the Bone Throne.
That's what's important.
Welcome to my humble establishment.
Hi, I'm Well-Adjusted Owl, and my prices are sensible. I used to be called Crazy Owl, but therapy has convinced me that selling plate armor for 3 gold pieces as a small duck was no way to go ahead and get ahead in business. Okay, just show me what you have, and I'll be on my way. He doesn't have much, does he? He won't buy my ring either. Do you need any bullets, Dinah here? No, she's good for bullets. You're great for arrows as well, Imoen.
Not yet.
All that matters is that two stood against many. We shall see, destiny or not.
Come on, slow coaches. Oh, hello, Nikolai. You have got a name, therefore we should talk to you. Greetings. I can tell by the way you look about you that you are new to the city. For a mere 15 pieces of gold, I can tell you of the glorious history that once coursed through the weighted veins of this metropolis. Aye, please do. Such a tale would be well worth the price of admission. Ah yes, the city as we know it today falls in the shape of a plump and crescent moon. Its many wharves and docks jut out along its western point where the river Chionthar flows into the starry Sea of Swords. A bridge from this western shore links the mainland with a rocky islet on which perches the old massive sea tower of Baldur. It is there the true tale begins. Do you wish me to continue? Yeah. Baldur was a well-known and good-natured pirate who sailed the Sea of Swords in times gone by. He built the sea tower that bears his name to guide him to his own port and provide warning of invasion to his kin and clan that made their home along the northern riverbank. In time, a vibrant group of traders and fellow sea captains gathered there and built the city's inner wall to protect their wares and belongings from the ever-present danger of rival pirates or orcish raids. You look distracted. You still wish me to continue? Certainly, I wouldn't have it any other way. Baldur was away from port during the time in which the decision to build the wall was made, and when he returned, he learned that many of his kin and clan now lay outside the new wall and vulnerable to any attack made upon the settlement. As the orcs advanced upon the city in the early summer, it erupted into a state of civil chaos. It was at this point Baldur's sails were spotted on the horizon, returning home to port. You still with me? Yes, I am, right at your side. Wide awake, sir. In a rage, Baldur slew the entire council of captains and merchants for such arrogance and selfishness. He spared only the 4 who had spoken out against the council's decision. Together, they ordered the immediate construction of the city's outer wall and the bridge gate from which Baldur's Gate gets its name. Facing a united city and a stout defence, the orcs were defeated. For their valor, Baldur appointed 4 captains as dukes of the city. Well, that's Baldur's Gate in a nutshell. I'm quite impressed with your perseverance. I think Dudley's just has a rapacious and unsatiable thirst for knowledge all of a sudden. Tell me more. I want to know everything about this city. Well, there's not really much more to tell. Baldur eventually died, apparently lost at sea, and the 4 dukes passed on their titles in a hereditary fashion for many years. Now, of course, dukes are elected to office, but though they keep the title until their death. They've grown softer and more tolerant over the years, however, and I think many people would like to see someone with a more extravagant, forceful approach ascend the position. But that is the future, not the past, and who knows what it shall hold. More! Must tell me more! I wish to know everything! Okay, you're getting really creepy. Get away from me, Shoo! He's right, you're even starting to creep me out now. Shoo!
Yes, and it always, let's waste no time.
What do we got here? The Blade and Stars, apparently. Well, that's this section of the city pretty thoroughly explored, I think. I don't believe I've missed anything. Let's keep looking for that estate, I suppose. Scantolanden's house. Don't think that's important right now. Or is it? What is it? I think the name rings a bell for some reason, but I'm not sure. Okay, more docks.
Let's leave this place.
Yeah, we've got a ship. Can we go onto the ship? We can. Not much to do on it, but it's there. Oops, just knocked the microphone like a champ. Sorry about that. Not an itchy nose today. Keshiel, hello. Hi there, young'un. How be you this fine day? Come for a stroll about the docks, have you? A better place for thinking there cannot be. Many's the time I've walked these rails and boards, and me cares just wash away, by gum. I'm trying to figure out what his accent's meant to be. Is it more northern, perhaps? Hi there, young'un. How be you this fine day? Come for a stroll about the docks, have you? Better place for thinking there cannot be. Many's the time I've walked these rails and boards, and me cares just wash away, by gum. That sounds a bit more like it. Any tales of the sea you'd like to share? Oh, the sea harbours more sails and more tales than you have days yet to live, young one. Why, I could go all night with stories of pirates that sail the Nelanther Isles, or strange merchants with goods that defy description. I wager I know what tale you would be keen on hearing, though. The tale of old Baldur and himself. A great man he was, and he sailed farther than most of us could dream. 'Twas his coin that built the Great Wall that protects our fair city, and none of us would be here save for his efforts. He sounds like a great man. What happened to him? As is often the case with great men, no one knows what became of him. He set out one day to the fabled Isles of Anchorome, and was not seen again. Some occasionally say they see the rigging of his ship on the horizon, and the more romantic tales speak of him sailing the stars themselves. Many a cynic claims that he simply foundered on some deserted isle, but talk like that around here and you'll be likely fed your teeth. I've talked your ear off, I have. I'll let you be on your way. So what's this place then? Oh, God. Oh, there we go. Harbour Master's building. All right. Texan? Yeah, I'm gonna second you there, Callie. That was not in even the same solar system as Texan. That one, a broad, generic Yorkshire accent. You thought it was an Australian accent. Oh, very funny, Queen. You gonna do just... how can you just so casually declare war on Australia like that, Queen? I mean, honestly. Do you have a death wish? Ho there! Watch your step on the wharves hereabouts. A sea spray can make the cobbles a touch treacherous. My name is Caracas. Is there anything I can help you with? What do you do here? I be the Duke's own dockhand, if you will. Well, alright, I'm just a dockhand like any other, but I've been aboard the Royal Galleys to unload wares from the New World. The New World? Is this some kind of dimensional portal in the middle of the sea through which you pass to get here? 'Tis better yet. They say now that the world is no longer flat, that it has become round, a perfect sphere wrapped round itself like a wizard's crystal. You perch atop its upright half, and the new world of Madstica clings to its underside like so many bats. My accent is going a bit weird again. Sorry about that. Someday I shall sneak aboard one of these ships that I may see such wonders.
A new world? Wow, that sounds so exciting. I'd like to go there someday. Yeah. Well, if what he says is true, maybe someday we will set foot on it. I'd like to as well. That's the spirit. No place is too remote. No place too unknown. No place too dangerous for us. Well, as long as it's a place where a girl can freshen up from time to time, at least. Anyway, I'd really like to see what could be on an unexplored area of this world. Maybe they have a race of humans with pink hair. Wouldn't that be the greatest? Hurrah to your new world, then, Caracas, whatever shape it takes. Alas, I cannot tarry here. Perhaps we'll talk another day. If I haven't stowed myself away in the hold of one of those ships in your absence, that is. You are one of the few among us whom I can respect. Thou art fluent in compliments, some might say effluent. I do not understand your need to spurn me. I only wish to express my admiration for your strength, your pride. You give me hope yet for these rithen. I thank thee for your kind words, yet I know 'twould be unwise not search for the barb that doth likely lie therein. I do not blame you for your mistrust. Such things are innately foolish, and the colour of my skin does create certain expectations. Lend me no justification for them, and all the more of my trust shall be thine. It's another beggar. It is. Must explore this corner. Must reveal Fog of War. Although Fog of War, the more I say it in this game, the less appropriate of a term it actually feels like. That's what I'm used to calling it from Age of Empires. Oh yeah, mop up those black spots. We love it. Could we go down there as well? Yes, we can. A couple of kids on the dock. Let's talk to them. You don't look friendly at all. Is that it? I'm gonna use magic when I get older. It's beautiful. If you say so. Okay, so the Water Queen's house, Harbour Master's building, warehouse, the Low Lantern, Jopelin's Tavern. It's the fog of role-playing, yeah, I guess so. I guess we could call it that. Fog of Peace. Belgin. Oh, and some other dude wants to talk to us. Entillis Folsom. Ah, Elminster told me you'd pass by this way soon enough. Looking into the Iron Throne, are we? I like this. I like the idea that Dudley actually doesn't realize the weird old man is called Elminster. Elminster? Tedious old fellow, isn't he? I suppose he would be too if I lived to see as many centuries as he has. But enough talk of the good, Dudley. I've come to tell you of the dark. You have a very special heritage, child, one that graces you with more enemies than friends, I fear. This city holds many secrets and dangers, and as you have rightly come to suspect, the Iron Throne lies somehow at the core of it all. Your investigations will not go unnoticed, nor, like as not, unpunished. I urge you to curry the favour of Scar and Duke Elton, both of the Flaming Fist, as they are good men at heart and capable of providing you with some guidance and protection in this urban vast. But I tarry here too long. It's best that we be not seen together. Thou would do well to take the advice. It not only cometh from a sage, but I also concede that haste is needed for the peaceful resolution of this grave matter. I could not have said better myself, lady. Okay, sure, whatever.
How's learning magic work in this setting? Is it a skill like any other, or some people have to, it depends, right? I think sorcerers are literally born with the ability to do magic. Whereas... Oh, hello. Whereas wizards just learn it the hard way, right? With study and stuff. Isn't that right? I mean, I have no idea how it works these days in like 5th edition land, but back in the day, it used to be sorcerers were born with the ability to just naturally do magic, and wizards did it through hard work and study. Stuck behind ads. Sorry, yeah. The annoying new ads. Well, you can't hear me say that, but you know. Anyway, thanks for the raid, V, which you also can't hear me saying. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Twitch is having a lot of issues. Yeah, I got sort of enrolled into the new, what do you call it? The new mid-roll ad scheme thing they're doing or whatever, and it's less than ideal. I don't like it very much. You also now have warlocks who are given powers by a patron entity. Yeah, that's right. You have warlocks now. I forgot about them. But yeah, traditionally it was sorcerers and wizards. And clerics get it from their god, right? Through faith and whatnot. So... Wizards learn through books. Sorcerers are born with it or an experience an event, i.e. being struck with thunder and an undeveloped tadpole, etc. Yeah, warlocks get it from a patron deity, not deity, but some sort of entity, like a demon or something. And yeah, clerics get it from worship of a deity of their choice. It's saying no one is streaming, faves aren't working. Interesting. Interesting. Anyway, thanks for the raid. Welcome aboard, people. Playing some ye old Baldur's Gate 1 today. And check it out, we're actually in the city of Baldur's Gate itself for only the second time in my life have I ever managed to make it as far as Baldur's Gate, and I never explored it this much when I did it. So, I am finally in totally uncharted territory with this game. It's a little bit scary, but also I am enjoying it. I'm still trying to find some dude's estate around this city somewhere, because I've accepted a quest from the Thieves Guild to go and rob it from a bunch of artifacts. And I've only got 10 days to do it, apparently, so...
Who you are, no, not I.
This is Belgian, apparently. What do you wish of me? I do not have much time or inclination for talk. None. I don't like any of these options, to be honest. Oh, nothing, just chatting. I have no interest in small talk. Alright, whatever, Belgian. You're a hero just not playing Baldur's Gate 3. The whole fucking planet is playing Baldur's Gate 3 right now, except me. I assume it must be decent, though, if it's become so popular so quickly. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you're new here, we're doing a Baldur's Gate Trilogy playthrough. Our character is Dudley the Destroyer. He is a he's a homebrew knockoff of Conan the Barbarian, effectively. He's a barbarian. He destroys things. He's chaotic neutral, and he's quite fun to play, because honestly barbarians are hilarious in this game. So
Lead in the morning. It will be better.
You just played the tutorial, died twice, good times. What difficulty were you on? Were you on like the normal sort of medium difficulty, as in not story mode, but not hard mode either? Because that's something that worries me, because I found Divinity 1 and 2 both ridiculously hard when I played them, even when I played them on like the normal difficulty. Hello, Iron Throne headquarters. Well, we'll be coming back for you later. I'll make a mental note of its location. Almost missed that. Dudley's daughter or something. Like Blue Sonia.
Right. We could go to the city centre. This might be the posh area, perhaps? I don't know.
Grant me revenge.
What do we got here? What is this? It's a big friggin' keep. Or something.
Drop your weapons and perhaps you outlive the day. I'll no be saying it twice.
Oh, you are the new mercenaries in town, are you not? Yes, that would be us. Then do you not admit to having killed a small group of hunters along the edge of Cloakwood? No, we didn't do any such thing. I grow tired of your falsehoods. Oh my god. A man named Oberon tried to kill me in revenge for the death of his brother Aldeth, who I fought in the... yeah, we did kill those guys, didn't we? They were being jerks! He also called me an ignorant barbarian or something like that, and I took offense. Yes, we chunked him. Chunked him good and proper. Well, I think we're in the right area then, if we're seeing all these posh people about the place. It's clearly where we need to be. East to Marketplace. There's no BG3 until it's real time with port. Man, you're very stuck in your ways, aren't you, Jopsy? I couldn't care less. In fact, to be honest with you, if there was a turn-based option for this game, I would probably enable it actually, because it would be more like playing actual D&D Second Edition that way. I always actually found it kind of weird that they decided to go real time with pause in the first place, because it just D&D isn't played in real time, you know. It's that's not how it actually works in real life. Fortune teller. Go on then, I'll bite. It's not Edwin, is it? No, he just looks like Edwin. You wish to hear the arcane knowledge of Hasper? It will cost you 50 gold for the answers to your questions, no matter how small. Will you pay or will you leave? Here's the money, sir, but you better be for real. I am for real. Now, what is it you wish to know? I must tell you, I only have the strength to answer a single question in a day, so be careful what you ask. Who's the leader of the Iron Throne? What is the Iron Throne's agenda? Who's the richest man in Baldur's Gate, and where does he keep all of his money? Who is the richest man in Baldur's Gate, and where does he keep all of his money? Entar Silvershield is the wealthiest man in the city. He keeps his hoard in his bedroom and his estate. Cannot answer any more questions. You must leave now. I knew exactly what option I was going to pick there as soon as I saw it.
All that matters is that two stood against many.
Jesus, that's literally the biggest exaggeration in all of human history. It might be, yes. I mean, you know. So it's not quite your cup of tea. That's fine. But I mean, you don't need to act like Larry and need to be sent to The Hague for war crimes over it. I mean, get some perspective, people. Come on. Cat, what are you doing? Colin? Oh, you want to come up? You come and say hello. Hello, everybody. Hello. Say hello to the people. His lordship has joined us, everyone. He has joined us. Ah, now he's eating my hand. Arr. Yes, I know, you're a fierce little tiger. See, they're saying hello. They like to see you. They like to see you. They do. Hmm? Oh, squirming, wriggling. Ah, I've been held up in front of the camera for too long. We don't like it. Oh dear. It's just so people can see you, buddy. There you go. You want to settle down? Lie down on my lap for a bit. Appreciate the stream's title. I've been a bit salty about Baldur's Gate 3 because it's kind of tanked my viewership for the last 2 days. Was today included until Varix turned up with that rather large raid, for which I do immensely appreciate, V. Cheers, man. It's very good of you. But yeah, my streams for the last 2 days have been just really, really poor viewership, and it's literally just coincidentally happens to be ever since Baldur's Gate 3 released, so might as well rename the channel Colin's Owner. Yeah. Stream has officially been blessed. Yes. He's purring like a little outboard motor right now. You're a happy cat. Yeah, happy pudding. Yeah, getting the good forehead scritches. Mm-hmm. Mobile Twitch also broken. Chat was down for a few, like 30 minutes. Oh, chat. Yeah, yeah. It does sound like Twitch is having a bit of a day today. What's going on, buddy? You're not comfy. You need to fidget a bit. There you go. Keeps dropping messages for you from your tablet. Interesting. Yeah, probably just some weird back-end stuff going on at Twitch. No worries.
You are one of the few among us whom I can respect.
Thou art right indeed.
Oh, get a room, you two. Honestly, they've been at this for hours now. Now then. Oh! I didn't realise that was a thing. That's a manhole cover you can actually go down. I almost misclicked it there. I would have been very confused if I'd looked away for a moment of the chat and then looked back and suddenly we're in the sewers. Whoa. Don't go off that way either. Dudley leveled up. I didn't notice. Thank you for pointing that out, my friend. Much appreciated. Yeah, you finally got that last slither of XP. Alright, we've got a proficiency slot available. What do we want to go into? I'm thinking axes. Axes might be what we want to work on next for later. Not really for now. For now, we're fine with our bastard swords, but I'm thinking ahead towards like Siege of Dragonspear and Baldur's Gate 2. I feel like axe might be a decent investment. I do like the idea of dual wielding axes. But dude, the katana is the sharpest sword. Maybe blunt. Nah, we've already got a bunch of characters doing blunt stuff. I mean, we've got Viconia with maces, and we've got Yeslik with hammers. So let me ask you a question. Yeah, I'm gonna go with axes. Very nice. Thacker reduced by 1. Additional 16 hit points as well to boot. 96 maximum hit points now. Living that barbarian life. Almost twice as many hit points as friggin' Minsk. Ah, a little temple thingy. Though it doesn't seem to be it doesn't seem like we can interact with it much. Felonious Gist's Manor, Draken Tavern. See you, JB. I'm not sure how the chat got onto the topic of RuneScape, but I think I actually have it installed. The old school RuneScape, you know, the Steam version. I didn't play it very much though. I played it plenty back in the day, but I didn't play it much on Steam because I only really have enough time in my life for one MMO, and that's Lord of the Rings Online, and I barely have enough time for that as it is, honestly. So. RuneScape is a second job. Oh, hello. There ought to be a law to keep treacherous old men like Ragifast off the streets. Or Ragefast. I don't know how we're supposed to pronounce that one. A foul deed must this Ragifast... I'm committing to Ragifast. This Ragifast have committed to cause such a strong reaction in someone of a noble descent. It is my experience that they rarely care of the fate of the others. We would do good to make inquiries. Why do I get the sense that I don't really want to get into this? Sure, avert your eyes and look the other way. It's because of people like you that this kind of thing still occurs. Ah, must the entire world make me furious? Flashbacks to Silky. That's that pusscat. Sorry guys, petting the cat. It's more important than the stream. I hope you understand. Although I'm now covered in fur now. Thanks, man. Thanks, dude. My t-shirt is absolutely coated with fur. Kitty demands pets, and Kitty always gets his way, so... Luckily, you can play Baldur's Gate most of the time just with one hand, so... The spoiled little bugger is getting lots of scratches right now. At least it's a black shirt. Yeah. Thankfully, I own a lot of black clothes, so having a black cat was a natural fit there. It is one of the best things about black cats, actually, is that their fur is way less noticeable when it gets about the place. You have a tabby, or God forbid a white cat, it just gets everywhere. And you can see it everywhere. Oberon's... This is the place! Guys, we found it. This is Oberon's estate. Just sandwiched in at the top end of the map here. You grew up with several white cats and one black cat. Couldn't win in that house. Oh dear. Imoen, yep. You're up.
What is the riddle of steel? If I don't know it, it will cast me out of Valhalla and laugh at me.
Clan Marie.
That's from.
We shall see. Destined you or not.
Never a calm spot.
I'm just busy at the moment. Was there something you needed? I beg your pardon, but I've come regarding the servile position. The position? Ah, yes, we are indeed looking for a servant to help clean. It's ever so large an estate, and she does tend to get away on you if you're not careful. Have you any experience in such an expansive building? Not as such, but I ask only that I be given the chance to prove myself. Well, I would have wished for someone with a touch more credentials, but I'm run right ragged without help. You're tired, but you're tired. I am tired, as a matter of fact, but no, you're hired, but watch your step. We've important guests at the moment, so you'd best stay in the background. Clean the rooms in the east wing and leave the rest for me. Okay.
What do you need?
Good day, sir. Don't seem to recognise you. Could I inquire as to who you are?
We are guests of your master. Now, if you would excuse us, we'll be on our way. I don't remember my master. Well, alright. Sorry to have bothered you. What do we got here? A couple of scrolls. So we're looking for 3 artifacts. One of which is a spell book. Oh my god. You there! Stop where you are, thieves! You are under arrest for robbery. I represent the Flaming Fist and the law of the Grand Dukes. You fucking Flaming Fist douchebags. Am I never going to be free of you? Free of your You don't want to arrest us, especially if we give you these nice shiny gold coins. 200 of them, in fact. Oh, for fuck's sake. Get away down here.
What do you want?
Oh, we're losing reputation for every single one of these guys we kill as well. Also, what the fuck's happened to my party? Oh, they're leaving because of our reputation getting so low. Oh.
Baldur pleases you, Crom.
Okay, I'm not sure how all of that
Let's waste no time.
that all escalated very quickly.
What do you come? Let's leave this place.
How about this time we just don't talk to anybody? There's the cook. Let's just send Imoen off looking around.
I've done had enough of this.
Who's this? Oberon. Oh, bookshelves. I'll wager what we're looking for is not on any of these, but let's have a poke around anyway. How can you possibly fail to hide in shadows in an empty room when nobody's here? I just don't get it. That should be like a take 10 situation.
And boredom stalked the halls.
You've gone rather far afield, haven't you, servant? Well, no matter. Anyone to alleviate the boredom is appreciated, even if they are of the lower class. Try to be more amiable, Helshara. This week's end will not come soon enough. I tire of standing about playing watchman. Many a magical study awaits me while I waste time guarding a rock. Helshara, Daddy would not trouble us with this were it not important. Your rock is an artifact fragment vital to constructing a skyship. No less so than my statuette and Delorna's spellbook. Fragment or no, I sit here guarding a pebble while the world goes on without me. I don't know how you and she stand it. Delorna is content to sit in contemplation, whether entrusted the book or not, and I simply know that our father would not have me here without a reason. Ithmira, you should know by now that father is a few sparks shy of a fireball. Skyship or rowboat, if he made it, I wouldn't trust it to hold air, let alone float upon it. I did not offer the captain the final product, just to guard the components. You know, sister, I think we've been duped. I do not believe I recognize this supposed servant. Sound a warning. It's, as father predicted, a thief in our midst. Okay, well, they're actually talking to Imoen right now, so we should probably answer as Imoen. I feel like none of these are going to work very well. I'm a servant here, just hired. I mean no harm. My apologies for disturbing you. I shall leave. You are no servant. You're either assassins or thieves. It matters not which... fucking bollocks, mate. Bollocks! Get out of here. Let's... Where's everybody else? You're downstairs. Quickly, everybody, get upstairs! Oh, boy. Alright. This is all going to get a bit messy.
Crush your enemies. See them driven before you. They hear the lamentation of their women.
Oh, dearie me. Minsk, get her! Oh my word. And this guy's just standing here. Alright, we got a mage robe, we got some gold, we got a ring, we got none of the things we actually came here for. Garnet gem, protection scroll, a thing, and a what's a doodle, and everyone's just running around like a headless chicken. Sneaky jobs are for thieves, nobody else. Imoen's literally a thief. What more do you want from me? Yeah, Dudley with the pause of the cheater just going crazy there. It's great, isn't it? Whee!
Grant me one request.
Everybody get upstairs. This is now a smash and grab. Oh dear. I abhor helping thee in such carnage. Thou wilt not use my debt to thee again to compel me to serve as a thief's assassin. Oh, bloody hell. Oh no. This is about to get painful.
Whatever they need.
Oh look, everybody! I enabled the option in the ini file so we can actually have area of effect markers when we cast spells now. Small fix. You make it in like one of the like it's a Lua file or something. I forget exactly. It's in your documents folder. For Baldur's Gate, but very handy, as you can see. For some reason, in the game, it's disabled by default, and nobody knows why. Min's just straight up died. Okay, let's go ahead and load. I don't know if I want to do this quest, to be honest. It seems way too much trouble.
Let's waste no time.
Bother and bother, never a calm spot, never a break.
Let's try that, and now I'll go upstairs.
Come, let's leave this place.
And boredom stalks.
Okay, same conversation here. Anything I missed here while I was reading it out? What's the time right now? We're getting up to nearly 8 o'clock. No wonder my attention span is starting to fade a little bit. Right, well, this didn't work last time. Surrender the items you guard, lest they take them from your corpses. It's a long, cold journey to my corpse, fool. You're invaded, help!
Plangeddon's might be with us.
I care not.
How can we try and get out of this, I wonder? Try horror. Silence. She's running away scared. Now she's dead. That wasn't... I was kind of hoping maybe I could just silence them and get them to run away. Viconia, you want to do actually what I asked you to do there? Oh my god, there's guys everywhere all of a sudden. Dinah here's nearly dead. This is not going very well. Oh, it's going even worse. Alright. I'm gonna take one more stab at this.
Let's waste no time.
I care not.
Imoen, hide in shadows and go upstairs. What? Yep, hold on. Okay, it succeeded this time.
I've done had enough of this.
Okay. What do we got? Ithmir's statue. Helshar's artifact fragment. The spell book. Guys, don't panic or anything, but now you just need to escape. Imoen. Oh, come on, Imoen! I know I haven't given you very many points in hide and shadows, but still, come on. Bloody hell. Could be this for a while, it seems.
I'm gone.
If we move somewhere else. Get out, everybody out! Everybody out! Let's leave! How do I get out of here? Where's the...
Come, let's leave this place.
Where's the click spot that we need? Ah, I think it's that. Right, everybody go! Go! I said go! Don't stand in the doorway twitching! Oh my word, ladies and gentlemen, we did it. Give a round of applause to Imoen, everybody. I haven't leveled up her move silently or hide in shadows at all this entire playthrough, but she still managed to do it somehow. Yeah, she's 35 for move silently and 15 for hide in shadows.
Tell me what I must do.
We did it! Part of me still would have enjoyed murdering everybody in the building, but we did it properly. Let's go and get these guys back their items they need. Although, I forget... Oh, it's this way, isn't it? It's over here. Look at Dudley go! He's a missile. He wants his reward. Is there a description for these? Ah, no, not really.
Not yet.
We shall see. Destiny or not.
You can come back later and kill them all if you want. If only this were an evil playthrough.
Let's waste no time. Come, let's leave this place.
Alrighty then. What up, dude?
Welcome, my little friends. Please relax and keep your weapons at your sides.
Well done, if I do say so myself. A fine bit of burglary with no unnecessary attention brought to yourself. This is Rezar, my Halruan contact. He is well pleased, and will now see to your reward. My apologies, but it was part of the agreement. Alatos was most assuring in his description of your abilities. Right he was, and it is unfortunate I must close all loose ends. This includes potential loose tongues, and though talented you are also expendable. I offer my sorrows, but you must die. You scumbag. Time to die. Quickly. Get him! Kill him! Get him, Dudders. Murder him. Barbarian Rage. This is appropriate time for it, I feel. That felt good. Thanks for the stuff, old man.
What is the riddle of steel?
But no time for
If I don't know it, he will cast me out of Valhalla and laugh at me. That's Crumb.
So, you've killed the Halruan. Well, don't take it personally that I let him attack you. He was a powerful mage, and there was little I could do to dissuade him from killing you. Don't worry, you have a full run of the guild. If you're able to kill a Halloween mage, I'm sure there's little that my guild members can do to you. Again, accept my apologies for the entire incident.
Lead in the morning.
Hell yeah. Out of my way, nerds.
Grant me one request. Grant me revenge. That's what's important.
Rage, yeah, he's still. Oh, wait, now he's finally finished raging. There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to call it for today. The stream's been a bit of a mixed bag, but for the most part, I've been enjoying myself. I was a little salty today, and I apologize for that after the fact. I had a run of bad luck today, actually building up to the stream itself. It's not really anything to do with the game that's ticked me off today. It's actually just I've been having a bit of a got out of the wrong side of the bed kind of a day anyway. And I have a feeling that may have bled through into the commentary a little bit. So I apologise for that. Let's call this one Dudders 9. And, yeah, I enjoyed that, though. That was once I figured it out. You know, it was literally just as simple as send Imoen up there while hiding in shadows, job done. I mean, I had to figure it out in a way by actually fighting and killing the mages and discovering that they didn't have the items on their corpses. So yeah. But we got there in the end. And we managed to do it without losing reputation and making Dinah here and Minsk and Yeslik annoyed. So that's good. Yeah, and when we come back next week, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be continuing with our Baldur's Gate shenanigans. I think we also have a quest to go and steal that telescope from the museum or something, don't we? And also, obviously, we have the main quest stuff for the Iron Throne and whatnot. So, but I'm sure there's plenty more for us to do here in Baldur's Gate. We've only explored a little bit of it, after all. So, yeah. It's cool. I'm glad we're here now, actually, in the city. It's cool. I like it. Totally unknown territory for me. But, I like the city. The city itself is cool. It's a very interesting environment. Compared to all those open fields of wilderness we've been going through up until this point. And there's a lot more sort of dungeony kind of interior, indoory stuff going on in this city, which I like as well. So even if the pathfinding is a little mad at times. So, yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. We'll be back next week with more of it on Friday. I almost said Thursday. No, on Friday we'll be back with more of this. Friday and Saturday next week is more Baldur's Gate. I'll be back on Thursday with, don't really know for sure, but I'm thinking some more Flight Simulator. And on Sunday, i.e. tomorrow, it's more Morrowind. So more Tamriel Rebuilt Morrowind shenanigans with Antonia and Publius. So tune in for that tomorrow afternoon if you're interested. And I'll see you whenever I see you, if not, basically. So that's it for me. That's it from little Colin down here. I'd lift him up to show you into the camera again, but he's just so calm and settled down right now. I don't want to disturb him. So, it's actually time for me to give him some dinner, come to think of it. Are you hungry? You hungry? You want some food? On Dindins? You're having a big yawn. On Dindins? Dindins? He's purring, his tail is lashing, and he's looking up at me like, what? He said the magic words. Yep, yeah, it's dinner time. Let's go get you some food, dude. Yep, he's got up, he's having a stretch. Let's get you some food, my man. Whoa, steady there. Friggin' yank out my audio cable there, buddy. Like a little tripwire. There you go, man. Right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks very much. I'm just going to quickly see if there's anybody we can ride. No. No is the answer. I kind of thought Lost would have been streaming by now, but I guess not. Folks, I'll catch you tomorrow. Toodaloo.